Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you should be starting the web app on EAFC 25. Okay, so the web app should be coming out on either Tuesday the 17th or Wednesday the 18th, and it is much more likely that it's going to be Wednesday alongside the team of the week, probably around about 5 or 6 p.m. UK time. Probably officially going to go live at 6, but they usually do an early release just so, you know, the servers don't take too much of a load at one go. They start trickling people in from around about 4 or 5 p.m. UK time onto the web app, and then the actual full thing goes live on the 6 p.m. So from about 4 or 5 p.m. you should be able to get in, and I would recommend checking that on Tuesday, but like I said, it's most likely going to be Wednesday. So now let's say you're in the web app. The web app's just gone live and you are in the web app. The very first thing you're going to be greeted with is what nationality you want to go with. As we know, we get the 5 nationalities at the start of the game. You pick one of those and it's going to basically give you a starter squad with the majority of the players being from that nationality. You've got Brazil, France, England, Germany, Spain, all those sorts of nations right there. And what I recommend doing is going for a nation that you know have got a lot of players from a lot of different leagues. So the Brazilian one could be good for this. You've got players in the Prem, you've got players in the Liga, you've got players in Bundesliga, you've got players in all the different leagues, which is going to make some of the SBCs much easier to complete. And we'll get into that part in just a moment. But the next thing you're going to actually get, guys, is going to be to choose your badge and your kits. And you might think this isn't a big deal, it's just a badge and a kit, whereas it actually is a very big thing that you need to make sure you get right on the actual web app. And the reason for this is if we come and take a look at some of the kits, which is what we had to do last year, because last year we got no welcome backpacks. There was no way of making coins on the web app. So if you didn't do this one thing right, you could have just been on the web app for 2 days, literally not been able to make any coins whatsoever. So I'm going to show you exactly what you want to do. You want to make sure you are picking kits that are gold rare kits. As you can see, if we go for one of these gold rare kits, if I've got any that are actually tradable, they sell for around about 450 coins. Like, you can quick sell them for around about 450 coins. So that is definitely something you're going to need to do, because even though you pick 2 kits, you still have 2 bronze kits in your club without even choosing them. So you need to make sure you're picking a kit that you can actually quick sell, and like I said, make sure they're the gold rare ones, simply because they do actually have some sort of value and they will actually end up selling. So as you can see here, for example, this Croatia kit will quick sell for 485 coins, which means at the very start of the game, what you would want to do is pick 2 rare gold kits, just like the Croatia one. Obviously it can be whatever kits they are, but as long as they're rare golds, you'll be able to quick sell them both for around about 450 to 500 coins. I mean, you're going to get 900 to 1,000 coins to start the game off, which is absolutely massive. And if you just pick like 2 bronze kits that are worth nothing, you're going to have to quick sell them for a grand total of around about 30 to 40 coins. And you physically can't do anything with those coins because you can't buy anyone on the transfer market. You can't do anything with them whatsoever on the web app. So once you get these kits, what you'd want to do is make sure you change both of them rare gold kits to the bronze kits. Make the bronze kits active and quick sell the rare gold ones, or even check their price on the market, because if you get someone like an Arsenal, a Man United, a Man City, something along those lines, they might actually be worth a bit of coins as well. So you might be able to sell them and get a bit more for your coins rather than just quick selling it. But that's how you're going to get your very first coins on the web app. And now we're in a position where we've got some coins. So what you want to be doing is starting to do a bit of trading, and I will be live streaming me trading here on Twitch. So you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. I'll be making videos on the game as well, like on the web app, showing you guys the best trading filters and all of that sort of things. But usually what you'd go to do is something like Premier League, and you'd look at like the value of left back, right back cards, all of those sort of different cards, and see what the minimum buy now is. Let's say the minimum buy now on them is around about 950 coins. So they're instant selling at 950 coins. What you would now want to do is go and try and pick these up on a bid at around about 750, 700 coins, because you've got to remember there's not going to be crazy competition at the very start of the game with the coins that you've got, because some people won't have bought gold kits. They won't know to sell the gold kits. They'll end up with 0 coins. They'll be able to bid on the players that they want to bid on, which means you could probably pick up a fair few deals by simply just going through and bidding on the players and just trying to get them for the best price possible. But as soon as you manage to win an item on the transfer market, as soon as you win it on bid, sell it straight away. Do not keep hold of these cards, because the last thing you want to do is have majority of your coins invested in one card. Then all of a sudden the prices of the players start dropping down slightly. You now can't sell yours, or you end up selling it for exactly what you bought it for. You've just wasted so much time. What you could have been doing with them coins is flipping it nice and quickly. So if you do pick it up for like 700, you know they're going for 950, list it for 900. Just get rid of it straight away. Take the bit of profit that you've got and just get rid of it straight away, because like I said, you do not want to be sat with cards in your club that are worth coins, but you simply can't sell them because you've held on to them for too long. But like I said, I'll be showing you guys the best way to be trading, the best filters to be trading, so we don't need to worry about that too much right now, because I'll be showing you guys that in some videos as well. So you make sure you are subscribed and notifications turned on so that you don't miss when these do go live. But then the next thing a lot of people like to do with their coins, guys, is start SBCs, because as we know, at the very start, you've got your foundation SBCs, which a majority of ones you can do, like the very first ones are ones you can do with the players in your club, which is absolutely great. But before we even take a look at any of the SBCs, guys, what we want to be doing is heading over to our objectives, because the last thing we want to do is get rid of a bunch of players when there are some objectives that we can complete. So your foundation objectives are going to be very simple. It's going to be things like put players in the right position, get a minimum of 10 chemistry, get a strong link with players. You know, you can use the players in your club to get some of these objectives finished, and they might give you a, you know, a small pack, like a bronze pack, a silver pack, or maybe even a 5k pack or something along those lines. So the first thing you want to do, like I said, is quick sell your kits. Then you want to try and make a couple of coins, or just come to your objectives and start seeing what objectives you can get ticked off. But when you are doing the objectives, don't get carried away. Don't go buying players for the objectives, because once again, like I said, you don't want valuable coins at this point in the game tied up in cards that you then can't resell because their value isn't worth anything, or you just don't want any coins tied away in anywhere where you're not going to be making more coins off them. You want your coins to be as liquid as you possibly can. So coming through doing the objectives is great. You're probably going to start completing objectives whilst you're trading, buying and selling cards that way. So that's going to be brilliant. You're going to start getting through some objectives, get some more bronze, silver, gold packs, which we can then come along once we've finished all the objectives that we can possibly do on the web app, because of course a lot of the objectives you are going to need to get onto the game. You'll need to play actual matches in the game, play draft, play rivals, play squad battles, stuff like that. So next up, what we want to do on the web app is, this is where we can start doing our SBCs. You can start going through your foundations using the players that you have in your club. But remember, guys, a lot of these SBCs are going to be untradeable. So once again, do not go and buy players for the SBCs. That's the last thing you want to be doing. Unless, of course, you need like 1 or 2 players to go and be able to complete a fairly decent SBC where you're looking at a 35, a 50k pack, something along those lines. Otherwise, you do not want to be putting coins into players to be completing SBCs, simply because you're going to get untradeable players back. And if you end up with a coin value under 150, under 200 coins, it's going to become very difficult for you guys to even start trading. To be honest, you probably need at least 300 coins to start making coins on the web app. So you don't want to end up going anywhere under around about 500 coins if you can avoid it, which is why I'm saying stay away from completing SBCs until the full game is out, unless of course you've got the players in your club, you've done your objectives and all the other stuff that I have just mentioned, because having your coins liquid on the web app is going to be one of the biggest things you can possibly do. Because even if you buy the Ultimate Edition, your FIFA points will not be in the store or not be available in the web app for you to be able to come along and open 7.5k packs just like this. It's not going to happen. You only get your FIFA points when you actually load into the entire full game. So you're not going to get FIFA points, you're not going to be able to open packs or anything along those lines. So the only way you are going to be able to get coins is, like I said, quick selling those kits and then doing a bit of trading. That is it. There's not really going to be any SBCs or any objectives or anything that offer you coins. Like I said, they're just great because we can start getting some more untradeable players via the objectives and via some of the SBCs by using some of the lower rated cards that we do have that, you know, are already untradeable in our club. We've done the objectives already, so we're not about to use them for anything. Then we can start pumping them into SBCs and actually start making a bit of progress. And the final thing that a lot of people love to do when it comes to the web app, guys, is start building their starter team. And once again, you don't want to be doing it. The web app is a very weird time for prices, which is why I said to you at the start, if you get hold of any players worth any sort of coin value, flip them and get rid of them straight away. Do not keep hold of them, because player prices change so much on the web app. Because of course, the more coins that are coming into the market, all of a sudden player prices are starting to come down a little bit more, or there's more demand for certain players pushing their prices up more. So you do just want to make sure whatever coins you've got, you're buying a player to trade with and you're flipping it straight away. You're just getting rid of it. So your coins are always going to be and having value in your club. You're not going to be able to be tied up in a certain player or anything like that. And the last thing you definitely want to do is don't buy a starter team. And the reason for this is you can't play games on the web app anyway. There's no point in having a starter team. You are much better having liquid coins than having a starter team, because until the game goes live on Friday, if you've got the Ultimate Edition, or the week after, you are not going to be able to play any games anyway. So why do you need a starter team? You might as well be making the most coins with your coins that you've already got. Whereas if you've got coins tied up in a starter team, you might find that you've lost a lot of coins on the players that you've already bought because the market prices have changed. Yes, okay, you might find that you've actually made some good profit on some of the cards, because like I said, some cards will go up in value, some cards will come down in value, and that's just how it is. So unless you don't want to trade and you're not really worried about your coins and you just want to make a starter team, I mean, go ahead and do it, I guess. But personally, I would stay away from it. I would stay away from putting any coins in any players unless I am physically trading with them. The only time I'm going to be spending coins on the web app is to buy a player to sell it on for profit within a couple of minutes time. That is literally the only time I'm spending coins on the web app, and that is essentially all we can really really do on the web app. As you guys may have known, last year the web app was a little bit more disappointing than previous years because there just wasn't really much to do. Everything's changed to untradeable now, so you can't do SBCs that are going to give you packs to actually give you coins. So it's a little bit more difficult on the web app now, but I think that's why the period of the web app is only about a day and a half to 2 days before the actual full game comes out. So, you know, we don't really need the web app too much, but you are just looking to make 2, 3, 4, 5,000 coin profit on the web app, depending on how much time you do want to put into it. Like I said, I'm going to be making videos on the web app, the best trading methods and stuff like that for the web app on this channel, so make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. I'll probably be streaming live on TikTok and on Twitch, so if you do want to check those out, again, the links to those will be in the description, so you guys can go and check those out and join me along when the web app does go live and just see exactly what I'm doing, copying the same methods that I'm doing and stuff like that. But hopefully today's video has helped you out. If it has, be sure to smash the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, notifications turned on, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.